Hi, Flick here from the Nerd Soapbox.
Flick, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
I'm a big
nice to meet
fan.
you.
Big fan.
No, thank you, thank you. And I'm here with Jamisin Matthews, and well, you look familiar. You look really familiar. Look, you're the face of Resident Evil's Leon Kennedy, aren't you?
Yes, I was Leon Kennedy from like 2008 to 2012-ish, you know, so two of the movies, two of the games.
Yeah, so we're talking Degeneration, Dark Side Chronicles, Operation
Raccoon City.
Oh yeah, Raccoon City, and Damnation.
Yes, and Raccoon City is interesting because you can choose, if you'd like, to kill me. If this interview doesn't go well, or save me. So that's a good
I'll
one.
save you.
Oh, good,
yeah, we're good.
We're good. So I'll be back tomorrow then.
Okay, yeah, you'll be back tomorrow to sign autographs.
Yes, exactly.
How did you get that gig?
I got that gig because I was doing martial arts choreography, and I went to this sort of stunt group. That was a bunch of guys that came in from after Jackie Chan did the Medallion. They came here, and they started kind of a stunt group. So they ended up doing a lot of the Capcom work. So I auditioned for some of this stuff, some of the mocap for some of the other characters, and like Chris's character for RE5 is when I first auditioned for him, I think, and I didn't get that. But I think they kept me in mind, and I eventually ended up doing the face captures when they did Degeneration.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're also you take photographs. You're a photographer and actor.
Yeah. I've done a lot of photography just on the side. I've worked in street fashion.
Oh, okay.
And I know it's a completely separate thing,
Right.
but I used to model for a lot of street fashion companies, and also was for Hot Topic forever and all these things. So then I ended up starting to get into that myself. So I ended up shooting a lot of those people.
Oh, okay. All right. And well, I'm really interested in martial arts myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a good physique for it. So
thank you. I'm ripped right under here. I'm ripped.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You got a nice long reach too. I appreciate that. That's great. It's scaring me.
What if you could show me a move or two? Something I could do. Just like very simple.
I don't know. How are your kicks?
Well, I'm okay. I just don't want to fall here. This is a slippery floor.
Okay.
Maybe something having to do with that.
Okay. Well, here's one of my favorite things to do. It actually comes out of Stockton, California, and it's a little move. The Diaz brothers do it.
Okay.
So a lot of times people will expect you to kind of just maybe do a 1-2 or whatever, but what they like to do is they like to do the one being basically a slap, and then you can punch. So that's kind of a good one. You only need one hand to do it.
I like the one.
So
I'm not sure if I like the two.
Okay, but that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
So it's not coming from like side or kick side. It's actually just right there, and it's you get the added exclamation point. Of the emotion.
I got it.
Yeah. So it adds insult to injury to insult. That's what I got for you, especially with your physique. I think that's the one to go with.
Yeah, and my reach.
Yeah, that's a good reach right there.
Okay, let's do that one more time. Let's see if I got it.
Sure.
All right, ready?
What are we doing?
Ready. Yeah.
You're
gonna try to give me an old 1-2.
Okay.
1-2.
Oh, say I'm gonna be here, and you're gonna do it to me.
Do you want to show me one more time? Show me one more time.
So what we're gonna do? So basically I'm here, right? But then what I want to do is I might be up here, then you might look that way, here, that way, here. So we're doing a normal like boxing stay here, and then slap, and then
jeez.
That's but I don't like to hit a man with glasses unless it's the end of Comic-Con and I'm exhausted. But
hey, you won't be back to any conventions.
Right.
Hitting guys with glasses.
I'm banned.
Yeah.
So
wow,
that's it, man.
Okay,
that's it.
okay.
So thanks for bringing me back into the real world.
Wow, 1-2.
Yeah. There's video game world, and then there's like
the real world.
Yeah, so they call that
I inhibit.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. So just work on that. You only need one hand. Yeah. No legs.
I got two. Yeah, you got two hands.
Today.
You got two hands too.
I got a leg.
I got two hands.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. All right. So it's like watch it. 1, 2. Oh. Wow. You're good.
It's powerful
You're
stuff.
a good
It's
teacher.
powerful stuff.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I teach you
Yeah.
what you can learn in the amount of time that you can learn it. That's basically it.
I practice my chi. Yeah.
Yeah? Whoa. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well,
Let
I
me
don't want to
good at
run
that.
into you in a dark puppet show. I don't, you know.
Whoa. Okay, what are you working on now?
I'm working on now. Latest thing that you guys might be interested in is there's a Frankenstein movie coming out. It's the guy who he writes he wrote for like Transformers, RoboCop cartoons and stuff, and then also he did the Empire Strikes Back book, the novelization of that. So it's kind of his claim to fame. His name's Don Glut, and it's Frankenstein's influence, Dr. Frankenstein's influence through the years. So I play a detective in 1948.
Oh, all
So
right.
I end up happening upon Frankenstein. And
In 48, he's been around a while then.
well, it's people
Probably.
influenced by Frankenstein.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
people find this image Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein, and they kind of try to emulate his work. So it's got good people, and it's got my segments, because I'm 1948. So I have the bad guy from Game of Death. Yeah, so like his name was Stick in Game of Death. We also have the guy who did the motion capture for Colossus is also one of the bad guys in that one too.
Nice,
You know, so it's all kind of good people. And
This sounds like fun.
yeah, and then there's Rachel left. I'm sorry, but she was in it. The girl who was here earlier. I don't know if you got any footage of her, but yeah, she's in it also.
Oh, nice.
Part of a
nice.
dream sequence as I am drugged.
All right.
So.
And has that filmed yet, or?
My segment is filmed, and they're finishing up filming like this month. Well, March.
All right.
Yeah.
What's
so
it tentatively called? What's it called?
Let me think. Tales of Frankenstein, and it's based on there were all these smaller. It's a series of stories by this author, and so it's based. They started them in the 70s, and so it's kind of based on that book.
Oh,
I
nice.
forgot what they call it. It's not a chronology. I don't know. Just a bunch of stories.
It's a group of stories.
Anthology-ish.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
anthology.
It just came to me out of nowhere.
Probably because of that slap in the head.
Yeah, I know, right?
There was two.
Yeah.
Yeah, one's okay, but the two.
Yeah,
the two hurts.
No, I'm afraid.
Oh, no, I'm still feeling two.
Right.
I think I got four.
Yeah,
you got me twice.
I know. We have to do the other side and even it out.
Oh, please don't.
Depending on how long this interview goes.
No, we're done. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate
it.
you guys coming by.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And aren't you look like that guy from the the Chemical Romances, like that Demolition album?
That's another thing. It's I tend to find myself in these situations with undead and demons and things. So that is a situation where I had to go and fight 1,000 demons. I believe is pretty much the story. Depending how you, there's a lot of fans of this band, so like people have different versions of this. But as far as I know, coming straight from the horse's mouth, from the lead singer's mouth, it was basically a guy who had to go and save his girlfriend from like 1,000 demons. So it's sort of a purgatory type thing, and that's just tragedy has happened somehow. There's a bullet, there's an elopement, and there's maybe a Bonnie and Clyde aspect. I don't know, but it's always been kind of ambiguous.
All right.
But
very cool cover.
Yeah, it's iconic. Just the image. Yeah, people have tattoos of it and all these things.
All right.
So yeah.
Well, thank you for talking to us.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you. That was another martial arts move.
No, that was me getting tied up.
All right. Well, this has been Flick for the Nerd Soapbox.
Yep.
And let's see who else we could find at the Long Beach Comic Expo. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.